I don't know what to do, man. This is out of control. I mean, first off, Gen 4, they releasing trailers for that. And then you got Melton with the evolved form. They talk about changing the weather system. They're talking about changing the battle system. You got ARplus coming to Samsung and Galaxy and these Android phones. And now to top it all off, Disney gonna own Fox to start off the year. Like, dog, Disney gonna take over the world. I don't know how to deal with all this. I can't. I just can't right now, man. Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Truthful, and today's day is Wednesday, October the 10th. So, yeah, a lot has been going on over the past, what, 2 days? Like the past 48 hours? It's a lot to take in. It's really a lot to take in. But I'm gonna try my very best to cover everything that went down over the last 2 days or so and break it all down for you guys. So let's start off with the trailer. Everybody and their mama seen the trailer. Pokemon Go and Pokemon obviously are promoting Gen 4 in the game. So we saw the 3 starters for Gen 4, and then we saw one of the legendary Pokemon, Giratina, how you pronounce that joint, and it's gonna be crazy. And then of course, we have no clue when Gen 4 is coming. We have no clue when any of these Pokemon are coming to the game. So it's prediction time. I heard some people say December, but before we even get to predictions, we got to read up on the article behind the trailer. So let me grab my little phone here and we'll get more about this phone later. Yeah, again, a lot of news has happened. And no, I'm dead serious. Disney will own Fox January 1st, 2019. I crap you not. That is legit. But let's get back to the topic at hand, which is not my phone at the moment, but it's about Gen 4 and the article behind it. So, as you can clearly see, covering up the whole screen so you won't be looking at my beautiful face with this House of Love hat by Villa. Shout out to you, Villa. But anywho, here we go. So, they talked about your Pokemon Go adventures are about to get even bigger, where Pokemon that were originally discovered in the Sinnoh region arrives in the game. I ain't gonna read the rest of that paragraph. You can read that amongst yourselves. Now, let's get on to the 2 big things that went along with that Gen 4 announcement. Changes to Pokemon migration and behavior. As you explore the world of Pokemon Go, the following changes will affect the Pokemon that appear around you. Moving forward, the weather feature will have a reduced effect on the rate at which Pokemon appear. As you explore a given area, you will notice that a greater variety of Pokemon species will appear over time and at different rates. Certain areas, such as parks and nature reserves, will now contain more varied Pokemon species. So the weather scenario that's been going on now, which was pretty good, may have even gotten better for certain parts all around the world. So yeah, we haven't really seen a lot of ice Pokemon for a long time, but if you live in the north like I do, yeah, it's coming. Winter is coming again, folks. So for me in Michigan, it's gonna be fun as always. But we're at least gonna get ice Pokemon in the game originally, but now because of the fact that they changed the weather system, you know, all different types of Pokemon will be spawning up all over the place. And I like the whole park and nature reserve thing, where more varied Pokemon species will spawn, because I've been to some nature reserves over the past few months, and in some places, maybe because the Wi-Fi was garbage, but you know, there was hardly anything pop in the game. But in other places, yeah, Pokemon will spawn in the game, but we have seen this time and time again. We have gotten a whole bunch of common crap, depending on where you are. Like if you're in the Bay Area, you're in Cali, that's not the case for you. But if you're somewhere in the rural area, like somewhere in Milwaukee, or in Dearborn, or in Flint, or you know, some unknown city, your spawns aren't exactly looking good. But now that they changed the weather system, hopefully the spawns will be better and we get different types of Pokemon, so we won't constantly have to see a crap ton of Pidgeys or a crap ton of Rattatas and things of that nature. So this is good, depending on how this goes. So I don't want to hold 100% judgment on this saying, oh man, this is great and things of that nature, because we need to see how this will work and what type of Pokemon we will be getting. We as a whole, not just me, myself, and I, or you, as in you and only you. No, we as a whole. We got to see what we as a whole will get around us. So that's why I'm not holding my breath on this. Not just yet, but if this thing goes as I think it will go, as most people think it will go, this would be dope. I will admit, this would be dope. Now let's get back to the article, Sarah, because we're not done with this. Oh no, we're just getting started. We barely tipped the iceberg here. Alright, so here we go. Changes to Pokemon effectiveness in battle. The in-game battle mechanics are being rebalanced. You may notice some of the following changes in the coming weeks. CP values will be adjusted going forward to improve game balance. HP values will be adjusted to close the gap between Pokemon with high and low HP. Pokemon defense and stamina values will be rebalanced, allowing Pokemon with high defensive stats to be valuable by outlasting opponents in battle rather than these Pokemon merely taking too long to defeat. Defense values that have also been slightly reduced for more Pokemon. Changes like this will help narrow the gap between Pokemon with the highest defensive stats and other Pokemon. So, yeah, they're changing the gym rework for the most part. But I have to be honest with you guys, I have no clue what any of this crap means. Obviously, they're going to change some stuff, trying to balance the game out more because obviously, which brings me to my next point. You remember my last video, Back to Basics, where I said the next Back to Basics video will be about which Pokemon are important, which Pokemon you should spend time on? Yeah, thanks to this little update, that video is kind of useless at the moment right now. Yeah, so normally we would expect the whole Tyranitar to be up there, Kyogre would be up there, Dragonite would be up there, Rayquaza would be up there. Yeah, there's a number of like Machamp would be up there. I can't forget about Machamp. There's a number of Pokemon that are useful in the game right now and has been useful period over all others. And these 5 are like amongst some of the more useful Pokemon. Well, hopefully thanks to this update, assuming that I understand this correctly, that could all change. There'll be more balance between the 5 Pokemon that I mentioned and every other Pokemon in preparation for PvP. So, speaking of PvP and this whole update and them mentioning Gen 4, prediction time. So when I think Gen 4 is coming? Well, we are currently in October. It's the Halloween season aside from breast cancer awareness month. So there's that. Here's what I think is going to happen. Because in that new Gen 4 trailer, they only promoted the 3 starters, which have absolutely, positively nothing to do with Halloween. And then, they just show the eyes of Giratina, which is a ghost type legendary Pokemon. So now I'm like, they're going to do something different this year. Here's what I think they're going to do. The Gen 4 starters, or Gen 4 as a whole, or in certain parts, I believe we will not get that until November. Early November. I truly believe that. And then we're going to get a little taste of Gen 4 October 23rd or October 24th when Mewtwo goes array as an EX raid, not an EX raid, but as a regular raid boss, and we get Giratina. We get Giratina, go to take over Mewtwo spot as a tier 5 raid boss, and that will be sick as heck, dog. That will be sick as heck. So people are already coming up with counters for Giratina. Hope I'm saying that name correctly. So yeah, that's my prediction. I think Gen 4 will start with Giratina only this month, and then next month we will either get the 3 starters. I think that's kind of dumb. Or we'll get parts or most or even all of Gen, I'd probably say most, of Gen 4. Because we don't even have all the Gen 3. And do we even have all the Gen 2? I don't even know. But I know for a fact we don't have all the Gen 3. So I doubt they're going to put all the Gen 4 in the game without putting all the Gen 3 in there. So I think we're going to get most of Gen 4 in November. But Giratina will kick things off this month after the Psychic event, or really after Mewtwo goes array. So that's where I think it's popping. Now, you know how I mentioned the phones? I mentioned my phone. ARplus is coming to Androids, folks. Yeah, it's actually coming. So, here's what you're seeing right now on the screen is a list of Android phones that will be compatible with ARplus. And the one phone that I see on the list is the Galaxy S7, which is the phone I am currently using right now. So obviously the S7 and the S7 Plus would be on there. The 8, and obviously above, there's also some LG phones in there. So you can look at that list on your own leisure time and things of that nature. So that's pretty exciting. That's pretty exciting. ARplus is finally coming to Android, but don't bring the bugs with you. That's all I gotta say about that. Now, let's move on to another Pokemon, and that's Melton. So, yes, Melton, aka Nutto, aka
these nuts. Got him! Got him!
yeah, whatever. You know, all these names, but Melton. There was 2 videos released on Melton, the 2 Professors video, and then this whole Christmasly vibe video when somebody is like writing a note about Melton. Cause that's what it felt like. It felt like some sentimental Christmas video with the whole letter writing thing, fiasco. And then Melton is going to evolve. Yes, it got to evolve form. So that's going to be crazy. There are already sound bites of Melton's cry and the cry of his evolved form out there. So shout out to Kelvin and Trails for all this information, by the way. But yeah, Melton is going to evolve. I don't know if this thing going to evolve in the Let's Go Pikachu Eevee games, or if it's going to evolve rather in the Pokemon Go games as well. But I think it'll evolve in all these games. But yeah, Melton got an evolved form. That's pretty crazy if I do say so myself. Now, speaking about Melton and speaking about the whole 2 Professors series, they introduced to us a mystery box. And there's already pictures and game images of what this mystery box will look like. And I forgot which one of these guys posted it. I think it was Kelvin or Trails. One of these 2. I think it was Kelvin, to be honest. But we already got in-game images of this box. And I'm like, it is in action. Like, there's a timer, so you'll be able to use it like it's an instance or you know, lucky egg and things of that nature. So I'm like, so based on the video, the idea is this: when this mystery box is active, Meltons will pop up like crazy within that time frame. That's what I think. And basically watching that video, the 2 Professors video, that's what I'm leaning towards. So if you want that Melton, and I'm assuming we're not transformed to a Ditto, if you want the Melton and get enough Melton candy to get that raw form, you better get that mystery box. That's all I gotta say about that. Moving on, there's like a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of, and speaking of mystery boxes and these things of that nature, it look like a present, which brings me to this. Happy birthday to Mystic 7 and Pokemon Master Holly. Their birthdays are this week, so I'm going to give them both happy birthday shout-outs in this video. Now, moving on. Who here got an EX Raid Pass for the 15 or 16? Well, that could be another glitch. Yeah, so a lot of people has been getting these Raid Passes, but at certain spots, certain areas, all over the world, but they are, not all of them, but I'm assuming some of them, or at the most of them, are turning out to be glitches yet again. So that's a little bit of interesting news. I have yet to receive the EX Raid Pass. I have not heard of anybody in my area that received the EX Raid Pass, so that's a bit interesting as well. Now, if you were to look up the Twitter handles for Kelvin and Trails, there's a bunch of stuff in there. So we talk about move set, like they added more moves into the game in preparation for Gen 4. So Giratina moves and Acreus moves, and I think I pronounced that correctly. But all these moves has been hinted by these 2 guys that they're coming to the game. And speaking of hints of what's coming to the game, or in this case what's not coming to the game, or in this case to be exact, what's been removed from the game, the instance stats are gone, or will be leaving. So what does that mean? I have no clue. That is extremely interesting if I do say so myself. And at some point now, by the time I'm recording this video, and by the time you're watching this video, maybe, possibly, hopefully, a new update will be rolled out. So let me read to you guys what to be expected in this update. So here we go. Pokemon originally discovered in the Sinnoh region are arriving in Pokemon Go. So, like, what is my prediction from earlier? The Gen 4 starters, or Gen 4 as a whole, or in certain parts, I believe we will not get that until November. Early November. I truly believe that. Wow. I don't know about my prediction yet again. Maybe I should stop making predictions about Gen 4. But yeah, let's move on. Friends requests and gift notifications will now stack. Pokemon Go ARplus is now available on select Android devices. You can now select multiple Pokemon at a time when preparing to battle at a gym or participate in a raid battle. Yes! Yes! It's about time! Oh my god! The struggles! The hardships! The frustration! The anger! accidental selections. It's gonna be over soon. Yes. You guys have no idea how hard I had to, like, I've been experiencing with this. We got to select a Pokemon at a time, and there's 20 seconds left in a raid of any kind. Right? It's annoying. So for us to select multiple Pokemon at once, yes, it's about freaking time. Let's move on. And various bug fixes and performance updates. Oh, is that the new thing now? Performance updates? That's interesting. Alright, so with that said, I believe that is everything else that I have for you guys. So yeah, that's everything. So yeah, I basically covered everything that's been going on within the past, what, 48, 36 hours and so forth and whatnot. There's a lot to look forward to within the game. So you thinking that you're going to get a break, a much needed break? You are in a world of trouble. You better think again, like for real, because there will be no break time for you unless you want to miss all this good stuff that's coming to the game. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. And with that said, y'all know who this is. This is your brother New J Gatsby, aka New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah, House of Love represent. After you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell icon so you never miss a new video or a live stream ever again. Thanks, guys.
Living in a world where tomorrow's never promised. Last of a dying breed, rather find honest. Got me feeling like an onyx. My heart was getting hard till I looked to the sky. Say I'ma leave it to God and embark on this path. Journey of a lifetime. Everybody rhyme, but not a lot I co-sign. Define the mind's capability.